Did you ever have one of those days where even the smallest task feels impossible? Like you should work out, start that project or clean the kitchen. But your brain just goes, nah.
That is not going to happen.
And ADHD makes it a daily struggle. I used to get stuck in that cycle all the time. I have this big plan like I'm going to work out, meal prep and clean the house. And then my ADHD would be like, actually, let's just sit here on the couch and stare at the white wall instead.
Great. I'll sit here and do nothing.
But I found a trick that's a total game changer for me. It's taken the path of least resistance. Now, I know that sounds like a fancy way of saying take the easy way out.
What easy way? There is no easy way.
Motivation with ADHD is unpredictable. One day we're on fire, hitting the gym, ticking off all the to-do lists, organizing our lives, and then the next, even putting on our running shoes is too much effort. And because ADHD brains are pros at turning small things into massive, overwhelming tasks, we end up avoiding them entirely.
Too much work. Let's burn it and say we dumped it in the sewer.
For example, I would tell myself, I just do a quick workout, but my brain would instantly start listing all the things that I have to do. Find workout clothes, fill my water bottle, decide what workout to do, actually do the workout, shower afterwards, and suddenly this quick workout had turned out into a full-blown project. So I'll skip it entirely. And that's when I realized I don't actually have to do the whole thing. I just have to do something. There are days when I want to train, and then there are days when my ADHD is like,
not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
So instead of skipping it entirely, I ask myself, what is the easiest version of that workout that I can do right now? Some days that's a 5-minute walk, other days it's 5 push-ups. Sometimes I literally just stretch for a couple of minutes. And that's the whole goal, just keep the momentum going.
Angular momentum. I was wondering about that.
And here's the crazy part, because 9 times out of 10, once I start, I do more than I actually planned. Because movement kickstarts dopamine and endorphins, the same chemicals my ADHD brain is usually starving for. And suddenly that tiny action turns into a full workout without me even realizing. But even on the days when I only do the bare minimum, that still counts, because I showed up, I reinforced the habit, and I kept the momentum going. And it's not just workouts. I use this trick for everything. When dishes piling up, just wash one plate. Emails stressing you out, just write one sentence. The house is a mess, just pick up one thing. ADHD brains don't struggle with doing the actual task. We struggle with the activation energy it takes to start the task.
Actually, the hard part's just starting.
And that's why this trick works so well. It removes the pressure of finishing and just focuses on starting. I also call this the 2-minute rule. Basically, you tell yourself you're only going to do something for 2 minutes. Just read one page, just write one sentence, fold that one shirt. And after 2 minutes, if you want to stop, you totally can. But once you start, momentum kicks in. You wash one plate and suddenly you're washing a few more. You write one sentence and suddenly you knocked out a whole email. You stretch for a minute and next thing you know, you're doing a full workout.
I'm awesome!
Because for us, getting started is the real battle. But once we start, we're way more likely to keep going. And look, some days even one plate feels impossible. And that's fine. That's part of ADHD. On those days, shift your mindset. So instead of thinking you have to do this, remind yourself anything is better than nothing. The bare minimum still counts. Showing up, even just a little bit, keeps the habit alive. It's not about perfection, it's about build. Try it out. Next time you feel stuck, overwhelmed or completely unmotivated, shrink that task to the bare minimum. Find the easiest version of it and just do that. And I'll see you in the next video.